Unscripted by Joseph Masood. Yeah, hello, yeah, hello.
Hello again.
Welcome back,
Habib
Roy.
Albi.
Always good to have you, man.
Thank you.
So, we've been sitting together a lot, having amazing discussions, and you told me why we don't put it just in a new podcast, and here it is. So, we're again with the wolf, Roy Khalaf in
It's
Dubai.
a podcast right now.
At the
خلص.
end of the day. So, Roy, now you're already settled
Yeah.
with the Mac
Back home.
and started again, and I'm seeing you killing it every day. There is presentation, visiting companies. Let us know about the whole experience.
Yeah, as everyone knows, I was in the Mac. So I was an ex the Mac. I left the Mac for almost 2 years. And then you feel sometimes like you miss home, and this place feels like home.
It's the beginning.
100%. Yeah,
It's the
it feels
beginning.
like home. It have a lot of memories, a lot of ups and downs. Uh, some people right now they are in shock. Why you're back in the Mac? Like if it's a backward step. So I laugh, because this is home. You're never gonna be away from home. So even if you go again out of the Mac and you come back again to the Mac, it's always home. It's the place where you started from zero. It's the place where you started with your real friends in the industry. So basically, this is a
Plus, I think
very
you
beautiful
made
place.
a lot of connection there, and I don't think it's a step back. It's from my point of view, following you and knowing your story. I think it's the logical and the right move to make for the
If you
time
go
being.
deep inside the market, how it's going, it's the right step. It was done, not only for me personally, but as an agent in the market. I can tell that it was a very good step, and you know what I'm talking about.
Amazing. I do know. So how is it going? I don't know if you wanna go through how you're getting back your old real estate companies, your clients, your people, and how the presentations are going before going to something else. I saw you also doing the training, preparing a training.
Yeah.
So we will talk about it also.
So let's start from the first part of the question, which is how I'm getting back my companies. In this industry and the city as well, it's a very small city with big dreams. What I mean, if you do one thing bad, everyone will know. And if you do one thing good, everyone will know as well. So when I started in this industry, there was someone who told me, keep your reputation clean, and this is what will make you succeed.
It's so important
And
in such a market, and we're seeing it
yeah,
like how reputation is affecting a
yeah,
lot
hundred
of the
percent,
big names in the market.
100%. So thank God the reputation is good. So wherever I'm going, I'm knocking the door is opening alone. You're back to the bank, and they are being happy because they missed the support that I used to give when I was in the Mac. So they was like, "You're back to the Mac? Yeah, I'm back to the Mac. Okay, give us the same support." They don't want something extra; they just need the same support. And as you said, uh, wherever your name will reach, one small mistake will destroy your name. Wherever you will reach. Uh, في عنا a proverb in Lebanese ما في شجرة بتوصل عند ربها. And
I don't know how
I
to
don't know how to translate it in English, but
there is no tree that arrives
to God,
that
that reach God.
reach God,
Yeah, at the, at
which
the
is
end,
true.
any mistake, you will be caught in. And the market here, the punishment in the market, it's very harsh. So whenever you do a mistake, you're gonna be
Yeah,
punished.
100%.
Yeah.
And I can confirm something because we met back in the days when you were first in Denmark,
Yeah.
and I noticed something that you build this relationship, you build this connection, and once you left Denmark, our communication never stopped. Always checking on each other. You pass by the offices.
Yeah. Why not?
Sending a birthday message or like a gift when someone get married, and I see it, and I do it a lot because you will remain in their mind. Plus, I'm here, okay, I'm changing field, I'm changing my job, but I'm still here. I can always connect because one day we might connect in our past and do another work or another project together. And I saw it in you, and I know you're doing it.
I will tell you something. If you hear in the market, they will tell you, don't go to the market, it's very hard to succeed. For me, I totally oppose them. It's very easy. It's a simple process. But the thing is, you need to do the right thing in the right time, in the right way. The right thing is, don't go to your broker all the time just for work. He's a human being, or she is a human being. They have life. Check on them, their personal life. But we're not always 100%. Sometimes we're 90, sometimes we're 150, sometimes we're 50. So check on them. There is my manager right now, he's my friend also. He always tell me like how you keep managing this relationship with this amount of agents in the market. It's very simple. I always reply to my phone. It's very simple. It's a deadly weapon. The phone is a deadly weapon. I always answer to my phone at any time.
It's a basic communication and customer service. Main point is to make connection, to build rapport, to
Yeah.
to hit the
Treat
feeling,
people
to hit
as
the
people.
feelings. You know, I'm not just here selling you, but you know, you can trust me. You can come to me. You can
Yeah.
even have a normal discussion with me.
Because of the amount of money in the market that is being made, people forget that they are dealing with human beings. In the all cases, in case of a developer to broker or a broker to client, let's stay human beings. Guys, we still have feelings, whatever money you will have or you will make or I'm paying, whatever it is. I'm still a human being. I have emotions, I have a family, I have a mother, I have a father, I have a husband, wife, kids.
A small question about
Yeah,
them, it will change the whole relationship.
100%.
Plus, I want to highlight also on something that there is a difference between a winner mindset and a normal mindset.
Yeah.
A winner mindset, he will never say it's hard, wherever he is, because it's you who's gonna make the difference. And I think whoever say it's hard to make it, it's hard to make money, and I
It
don't
will
know
get
how to
harder.
work, I don't think
It will get
it's
harder on
based
them.
on the company. It's just based on their laziness, and they just don't want to do the work. They're expecting everything to come to them.
The funny thing, Joseph, in this story that you are saying, I've been in the two sides, in the broker side and developer side, and I'm back to the developer side. When I was in the developer side, I was one of the people who saying it's too hard to do it because I don't have the right connections. I don't have the brokers. The company is not supporting me. My manager is not supporting me. I left the Mac. I went to a brokerage. I heard the same thing but different story. What they was saying, the brokers. The company is not giving me leads. They are not doing marketing campaigns well. I was like, okay, wait. No one is helping no one, and everyone is making money. There is something
So,
wrong in a place.
so what to do to change it instead of
So
just
there is something wrong in a place, and then at the end of the day, you admit that no one is coming to push you forward. You push yourself. No one will come to you and tell you, this is a 100 million deal, take it. And no one will come to you as a developer
sure,
side,
because if
this
they
is
have
a
it,
thousand agent,
if
take
they
them.
have it, they will take it. And I think this is the trigger. Once you understand and you stop blaming others
Yeah.
for your work or your results, you can achieve,
Blame
because
yourself.
you start talking to yourself about it, assessing yourself, and okay, if I'm not getting leads, what am I missing? What should I
Yeah.
do more? Once you reach this point and you start switching everything, you start building the connection and all these
Joseph,
things.
and it's the same process. If you're not getting good results in a brokerage place, you need to do more phone calls. If you're not getting good result in a developer, you need to do more visits to brokers. It's as simple as that. You should do more of what you can control.
100%. Even
That's
we
it.
were talking about it last week. the places we go,
Yeah.
it's not only that
Yeah.
I go there because I love to eat there, but because I know
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
might be doing
It's not my
some
favorite food,
connection.
but it's my favorite place to connect.
100%. And we should understand these things. Like once Anthony told me this, and I was having the discussion with him. I was like, man, I don't know what's happening, but I feel that I reached this place and I'm not evolving. So he told me, are you still doing the same as you used to do? I told him, yes. He said, it's time to change.
Yeah.
So you did this much, you achieved till here.
I'm saturated right now.
That's it. If you keep on doing the same thing, you
But
will
you'll stay
not
the same.
evolve. So look for something new.
100%.
And it hit me like, oh, okay, that's right. And I'm asking for more,
Add
but I'm not
something
giving
or
more.
change something.
And this is how I started. And boop, 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 non-stop from buying a property to subleasing a property. So now there is no limits because I know when I feel that I'm stuck, I will change something, and I'm always reaching somewhere else.
You're not a tree. Move.
100%.
That's it. You're not a tree. Move. You can move. You can go wherever you want at any time you want and do whatever you want.
100%.
Why not?
And I think that's why it was easy for you to reconnect with all your
Yeah.
clients. And
The most important thing was the reputation, and everyone knows in the market who knows me closely knows that I'm an easygoing person. Like I have this good first impression, so I can tell you that there is some people are happy that I'm back because they lacked the support that I was giving previously, especially the big companies. And right now, you started hearing the echo in the Mac that he came and everyone is going back to him. He's taking back his agencies, and it was very fast. People were shocked that it was fast. I was not, because I knew that no one made the relationships that I made, and no one stayed in connection with them while I was a broker. I didn't need them.
it is
But I
competitive in
stayed.
the market.
Yeah.
But no, the thing is, خلاص, you already put your mark in the
Yeah,
market,
100%.
and
Thank
once
God.
you're back, everyone got back to you. So, moving to the training, I saw the excitement you had,
Yeah.
like showing us on your social media that you're preparing a training.
Yeah.
Why did you come up with this idea? And if you wanna like elaborate, what's the training about and who
Yeah.
can benefit out of it?
I entered to the Mac the beginning of the summer season. Okay? I had two options. The first option is to sit in the office, cry, and say it's a low market, and you know the circumstances in the whole area. So I could have sit in the office, cry, and give myself excuses and say that the market is low because of the crisis and because of what's happening in the area and because of the summer. Okay? And I had another option, is to take a day off, go to my favorite place. I will not announce it, it's a hidden gem. Okay? Sit with myself with a laptop in front of me and see what is happening in the market. I discovered one simple thing, that cash sharks will be looking for opportunities. The investors who are afraid already, they will not invest at the moment. They will keep their money thinking that the cash flow is king. So we have those two options in the market. So in this case, let's put it into brackets. Small investors, which is a ticket coming from 550,000 dirhams reaching the 3 million dirhams. This is considered a small investor in Dubai. And the 5 million plus investors, which are the shark money, the money sharks basically, that they will invest.
I think these kind of people will always benefit of the
Yeah.
crisis. They turn the crisis.
What will
into
happen right now, Joseph? What is happening right now? All the developers are having summer rewards, the LD waivers, the discounts, flexible payment plans, especially the big developers. Because the big developers in the high season, you'll never see those things. Never. Even a 1% discount, you'll never get it. So right now, they know that this is the right time to invest with those developers, and especially those money sharks. So I was like, instead of going and focusing on low tickets, let me squeeze it into ultra luxury tickets, which is 20 million plus. Okay? Some people will tell you you're squeezing your market into a very small niche. Habibi, if small ticket came, I will sell it. Anyway, I'm not gonna say no because it came. And that's good for him as well and for her also. But I will focus on this. I'm not forgetting about that. I'm focusing on this type of tickets. And I prepare the presentation. If you know the Mac, you know that their presentations are amazing. But for me, uh, I always say it like I focus on my PowerPoint. What is my PowerPoint? I'm light. Uh, I studied a lot of body language and voice tonality and whatever. And I'm a master in trainings. So I said those are my good points. Though this is what I will focus on. I prepared the presentation myself. I didn't use the Mac one. And I went to the agencies one by one, literally one by one, all my connections. Do the presentation and leave. Do the training and leave. Do the presentation and leave. Do the presentation and leave. Repeated the next week. Repeated the after it. Repeated the after it till now. Right now, I'm harvesting what I planted previously. So, and it worked. Some people will tell you, what if it didn't work? I tried. I learned something new.
Nothing
Yeah.
to lose out of it. And also, like, when people say like you're targeting a smaller market, but it doesn't mean it's a smaller profit.
Yeah.
Because
Big rewards.
one deal, when we're talking about 20 million and above, it's equal 4 to 5 deals when we're talking on the smaller investment scale. So I don't think it's a wrong idea or point of view just to have your niche market and
Squeeze
put it as a target. If you hit one of these, equal 5 to 10
100%.
from that, I'm happy.
This is
And
the
whenever
first
I
point.
can reach these, I can reach
Yeah,
it.
this
But
is the first
this
point.
is my main.
The most important point, Joseph, it was uh, if you know how the brokers deals with the Mac, you will understand me more. Uh, and not only the Mac, they deal with all the developers the same way. Whenever we have a new launch, they will run on it. If there is an inventory available, they will say like it's old. Habibi, it's still in the inventory. it's still an inventory. And I don't know why brokers are afraid to focus on those high caliber clients and ultra luxury properties. While this sector is booming in Dubai, it's 30-40% of the market, the ultra luxury properties, the branded ones, 20 million plus, 3,000 square foot plus. Those properties are the main dish. So this is what I did. I squeezed it until I got in French, it's essence. Crème de la crème.
Essence.
Yeah.
The
So
essence.
basically, this is what I got in the presentation, and I went to the market.
So yeah, I think, man, people run away from these markets because it needs more hard work to. It's a smaller market, it's a higher revenue, but it will take a lot of work to target them and to harvest what you're doing. So
Yes.
I think most of the people run away from these things. The smaller investor, it's easier, it's a bigger market, so they can contact 100% to get one or two out of
100%.
them.
Yeah.
When it comes to the high stake investors, they're so picky, and it's not the same
For sure.
approach even
sure.
for it.
It's a high ticket market at the moment. From now till Q4 or basically September, I think the market will stay a high ticket market, which is more than good. I'm more than happy.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot in the market now. Like, even some of the people are doing these things. They get like a villa in different areas.
Yeah.
They do a full renovation, a proper renovation, and the capital gain in it is a huge.
Yeah.
And it's selling fast with them. While like smaller apartments, especially in secondary market, it's a bit tricky now.
It's tricky a little bit, yeah. In the
So
secondary, it's tricky a little bit.
So yeah, the smarter things to do now is to target these things, so you can make your uh, your uh, your income out of it, especially because it's summer, it's a quiet market,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to launches from developers, so it's quieter, so you can properly like have
Yeah.
your time to target these
Prepare.
things.
It's the preparation time, and it's not bad. It's a very good thing. It's a preparation time. We all need this time in the year, or else we're gonna work 12 months and transform to psychopaths. Yeah.
100%. So I guess you already properly settled in the market. It's like you never left, and you're killing it out there. What's there in Roy's head other than being in the mug? And I know there's few things because we already had a conversation.
Yeah.
Like 5 minutes ago, you were
Yeah.
asking me about stuff. So
Look, it's a market full of opportunities. You just need to settle down in a place like I did right now. I'm staying in the Mac at the moment. I'm always gonna be looking for more opportunities, whatever it is, whatever it is. We're all here to make money at the end of the day. It's business. There is no emotions in business. For what I'm thinking about, I was telling you about, because you are the one who's gonna handle this. I'm gonna take some apartments to sublease it basically, and try to put it under trips, so that it will be managed right by the right people, and make some money. And this is the main reason, the main purpose in the market, to make more money.
amazing. You came to
Yeah.
my you came to my niche. Let's have a discussion
And
about
tell
it.
me, I want to know in front of everyone how it's gonna work with the budget we spoke about.
It's easy how to work or how to sublease a property in Dubai. The thing is now is to have the proper offer so you can make money and generate revenue out
Yeah.
of it. As we all know, as a long-term rental, it's a bit high in the market. So if renting a property, and this is my point of view as a holiday home consultant and someone who does sublease in Dubai, uh, if you are paying the market prices, I will always tell you not to go, as we discussed inside. For me, it is a profitable move to do with the right offer. So we were talking about numbers when, like, let's say I got the property in the Mark Hills for one bedroom for 70,000.
Okay.
70,000 dirham a year,
Good catch.
which is amazing. So, and I always sign for 3 years. I don't sign for 1 year agreement, so you can make the profit. Let's say the first year you're gonna break even, the second year you start making the money. But the way I do it, I always try to add the checks, so I don't use my capital.
Cash flow. Yeah.
So for such a property, I paid the first check for 35,000. I furnish it for 22,000 dirham. So this is my capital. This is what I paid, and that's it. It's been 2 years.
Okay.
I only used 50,000 out of my pocket. The first year, the first 3 months, it was the high season. It generated around 34,000 dirham revenue. Then I managed to close a deal for 1 year for 120,000 dirham, including bills. So
It's an
if
it's
we
an
do the-
80%.
if we do the calculation,
80.
80, you mean as
80% profits
almost
on
even
equity.
even a bit more. You have to remove like the utility bills and expenses per year, which is, let's say, around 15,000-20,000 for a one bedroom. So revenue, let's say it's 100,000 with 30,000 at the beginning of the year. So within the first 15 months, I generated around 150,000 income revenue net
You
for
paid
me.
you
I paid only
full?
55,000 out of it. 55,000. The second check was deducted from it.
Makes
so,
more sense.
So let's say 130,000 in revenue, remove 35,000. So I'm still on 95,000 as revenue
Okay.
in my pocket. All what I paid, it's like 53,000 dirham. So I'm making around 85 to 95% revenue, making money. But as I said, you have to get the proper
But
offer.
Joseph, let's make it more clear. Me, I'm understanding what's happening because I'm already involved, okay? And I know what's happening in the market. Let me ask you for the first time in Unscripted,
Yalla, go
okay?
ahead.
Right now, I'm Roy. We have a good subleasing deal, which is taking a one-bedroom apartment in the Mac Hills one on a yearly contract with 70,000 dirhams,
Yes.
which is considered a good subleasing deal. I will pay the first half, which is the first check, which is 35,000 dirhams, and then I will pay around 20,000 dirhams furniture, which we're talking about the total paid from my pocket is 55,000.
55,000.
Okay. First year, I generated 120K.
I calculated the 15 months because the first 3 months it was like back-to-back booking, which generated 35,000, and then rented for 120, which
Okay,
generated
15 months.
100,000.
Let's take the 15 months as a 1 year.
Okay.
Let's consider the year is 15 months.
So as a revenue, 135,000. Then in 6 months, I took 35,000
So
out
Joseph,
of
we're
this.
talking more than 95% of
Yes, yes.
if we're talking about return on equity of what I used from my pocket, we're talking around 120, 130%.
A bit less because you have to keep in mind that the second payment, it was from the revenue, not from my pocket.
Okay.
So I made 100,000 profit on 55. So like 45,000 dirham net profit for me.
So it's 90% return on equity.
Yes, 95%. So this is how you should do it. And I always tell them, don't rush into it. If you're rushing,
wait.
don't do it. It's not your game. Just wait. Send your offer. Wait for the owner. As we know, there is a lot of supply, especially in these areas, the affordable areas, that works for holiday home, like the Makels, JVC. So especially like, for example, Bengati, as a developer, he comes out with like 4 or 5 buildings at the same time. So people start listing their properties, 75,000 up to 90,000 dirham a year for a 1-bedroom. I will never pay this amount to go for sublease.
Okay. For subleasing, it's not.
If I'll
we
find
should not do
something
it.
for 60, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Because you have to keep in mind, you have the furnishing and you have the fees for the
Bills.
utilities, bills, and the management. So you have to add these things. So let's say if you took it for 80,000, you furnish it for 20, this is 100,000. You have to pay around 15,000 to 20,000 bills. So now we're on 120. Such a property on short term will generate around 105, maximum to 115.
Yeah.
So you're short on money. When you take it for 60, the first year you can easily make 15 to 20,000 revenue.
Yeah. So at
And
least
so
make
on.
something the first year.
100%. Plus you sign for 3 years within the same amount. So you can tackle the market trends and the increase in the market. So the second year, your cost is only 60,000. You made 105.
And you already know that you're going to make 105.
This is 40,000. The third year, and how is Dubai going? Such a property will be rented long term for 85. So your revenue now, it will be around 125 to 130 as short term. So you paid 60, you're making 130. So this is 100% revenue.
Yeah, I can tell.
It is an amazing.
It's a good calculation, by the way.
Yes, because I'm doing it. Like I know how I work it, and I told you, like, sometimes I wait for 4 to 5 months till I get my deal. I target this property in this building. I know it generates money. I'll go to all the portals. I'll see the listing. I'll start sending offers.
Yeah.
People say that the way I'm doing it, like I look like crazy. Tell them, man, I don't mind. This is the amount I'm gonna pay. Within the 120 listing in this
serious.
building.
You're serious.
That's right.
This is what I will pay. Thank you.
Just say yes, and I tell them, man, I'm not here to waste your time. This is what I'll pay, and this is what I want, and an OC from the owner that I can do it as a short-term rental. Don't negotiate. Don't do anything. If the owner will accept, come back to me. I'll send 120 message a day. I don't mind. Once I get this okay, that's it for me.
No, this is a third industry in the same industry, which is developers, brokers, and holiday homes.
It's
This
a
is
full
why there is
passive,
masters.
it's a
There is
full-
why there is masters like you in this industry and another industry and whatever.
It's a passive income. You don't have to worry about. As a capital, you don't pay a lot of money. Let's say, an example, you're buying a property. If you're gonna buy such a one-bedroom apartment, it's around 1.2 million now. So
yeah,
if you're gonna pay
in
20,
ready property. Yeah.
if you're gonna pay 20% out of it, this is around 200,000 without the DLD 4%
Service
and
charges.
these things and the service charges. You paid more than 220,000 a year.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna rent it, you're gonna rent it for 60,000. Okay, so if you do the calculation for the capital gain and long-term investment,
100%.
go ahead and buy.
100%.
But like for a quick cash flow on a monthly basis, you're generating. Imagine you have within the same area as the Mag JVC, you have 4 or 5 one-bedroom. You'll be generating between 40 to 70,000 dirham a month without even making an effort. We are doing the job,
I
and
know.
you are getting paid for it.
I know.
So which is which is easy and good. And as I said, I advise you to go with it. Don't rush. Whenever you find the property we can sit, I'll give you the proper calculation so you can base it on that, and then you will say the.
Now he's saying this in front of the camera, but he knows that I don't do calculations.
I do it. I do it. I do it. I will not let you go in a deal that will not
Yeah.
make you money.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, as you said, it's the reputation, our reputation, and this is what
This is why
I will do.
I come to this place and I be very honest. Like Joseph, I want to do 1, 2, 3. This is the money. Do whatever you want. I'll come back later.
And this is the right thing. And like you always say, like I always say to people, just don't listen to everyone. Go to the right place. Ask for the proper consultation. Not everyone knows in the market. And we are seeing it either in developers, real estate agencies, even holiday home rental. They just throw numbers.
Habibi, it's like going to the grocery shop to cut your hair.
You cannot do that, 100%. Once an investor comes to you, okay, but this company, they gave me profitable numbers. This is numbers on papers. Are you getting this amount of money?
Yeah.
And I think it goes the same, like either developer or like real
Yeah,
estate
100%.
agent. Buy this one in 6 months, you will make 40-50%.
Yesterday we
It
were
doesn't
talking-
work like this anymore.
By the way, on this example, exactly. Yesterday I had a training for one of the biggest agencies in Dubai. They were asking if our new product will have a beach front. Or will have a beach access, sorry. I said no. Because till now, there is nothing approved from the government to have a beach in that area. So the agent was like, no, but there is another developer in the same area is saying that they will make a beach. I was like, they said? He was like, yes, they said. They wrote it on the SPA. No, they didn't. Okay, so it's
So
only
it's not
talks.
there yet.
It's only talks. Governmentally speaking, there is nothing there. If it's approved, I will be happy. I'll sell more. But it's not approved, ya habibi. I will not sell you something is not gonna be written on the SPA. So this is why I was like,
And that's what's happening now in the market. They're just throwing stories or
Yeah.
like giving them promises. In such market doesn't work.
100%.
Because like now everyone, when they tell you, start as an off plan within 6-7 months, you can make generate revenue. It doesn't work like
And
this
this is
anymore.
magic. This is not
And
real estate.
Yesterday I heard Roy AJ talking about it. Like now in this market, if you cannot go with the full
At least
don't go ahead.
until completion. Yeah, habibi. At least until completion.
Even though if you rent it for 1 year, it's appreciating. This is how the market is going.
Yeah.
Like no one will pay now 40% higher before completion date.
As if you were here
It's
in
not gonna work.
2020. You were here in 2020. Okay? there was agents saying buy right now and you will flip after 6 months, you will make 30-40%. Where are those agents? They disappeared. Why? Because it's magic. I will tell you why I call it magic. I come to Joseph today, buy this property, he will buy it. I will promise you that I will sell it after 6 months. The magic is not about selling it in 6 months because it's not doable. The magic is how I will disappear. I will disappear in a
I'll
way
take
like
your
I might
mo-
like
I'll take your
disappear.
money and
Thank you.
Houdini is here.
It's
Yeah.
not doable.
Plus now, like most of the people, they know about the market. You know, even for me, like once the handover happen, you're not the only one who's listing your property for sale. So it's a competitive market. So you have to drop a bit from the resale. You're still generating money, but everyone is doing the same. So I think, from my point of view, okay, do the handover, rent your property for 1 year. Most of the inventory is gone.
Yeah.
List it for sale.
And even
So-
Joseph, even from handover time, okay, you finished from something called distress deals in the area. Because whoever had distress deals and finished 50-60% of the payment plan, it's very rare to find distress after paying 50 or 60%, except if a case of financial issues with the client or something like this. Other than that, you will never find distress deals in a community or a building after finishing of the payment plans 50 or 60%, which is completion dates. Because most of the payment
50
plans are
to
50 or
60.
60%
100.
before completion. So from completion date and onward, you're safe to sell, you can make money, it's not magic anymore. Before that, you can do it. People did it previously. Right now in the market, it changed a bit. You need to wait until handover or before handover 2 months. After handover, you're safe. So this is how it goes right now in the market.
Plus, I wanna tackle something. I heard it from someone. He told me, and I was completely convinced about it. In case you're gonna go for off-plan property, don't go into a property unless you have the full amount on the side. So you won't reach a point and have to sell while distressed.
You know who's our managing director right now in the MAC? Mrs. Amira Sajwani. She said it one time. Like selling a client that they only have a down payment. Wallahi, it's haram. It's something, wallahi, it's something. Yani, how you can sleep after selling this? Only a down payment. Who's gonna continue the
You're
installments?
preparing
Guys,
them to
Joseph,
fail.
installments are each quarter 5%. This is the average in the big developers I'm talking. Okay? 5% of the property amount each quarter. We're talking around, let's say it's a 1,000,000 dirham property. We're talking around 50,000 dirhams each quarter, which is equivalent to 15, 16, 17,000 dirhams a month. So if he only have the down payment, say no. Saying no for this person and advise him to get more cash flow, okay? Secure more cash flow, at least to finish, to have amount that can reach him to the safe side, which is completion date. This
Where
is
he
the
can-
minimum.
Where he can sell, which is an amazing thing to do because you're building trust, because at the end of the day they're gonna blame you. You pushed me to come and start buying in this, but you didn't highlight these things, and it's happening. And for me, I wait for these things. I wait for someone who's in distress where I can buy a property with the amount that I want, and I do it. I always look for these things, but I just wanted to highlight it because it's important. I even discuss it with my friends. Man, don't rush. Don't go for an off-plan property. If you're gonna buy a property for 1 million, if you don't have 600 up to 1 million in your
Thank you.
pocket,
Thank
don't go. Don't go.
If you have cash
you
flow,
never
that-
know what's gonna happen.
At least the cash flow should finish the before completion payment plan, which is the first amount from down payment until completion. This is the minimum.
And this is the safest to say that this is when you start making proper revenue.
100%.
And
Just we all
generate
have
higher.
friends. Personally, I have friends that they wanted to buy. Look, the off-plan thing it's tempting because it's the place to make money. The off plan is the place to make money from the investor side. I'm talking to buy something on off plan, waiting until completion, you sell it on appreciation. I think the lowest appreciation was made in Dubai during those 4 years. It was 25 to 30% capital appreciation. So it's tempting to pay on payment plan and to get 25%, which is equivalent to 50-60% return on equity. It's amazing. You cannot make it into your business. If you have a grocery shop, you will not make this profit. So basically, whenever a friend comes to me and is excited to buy, I directly ask them the same question that you're talking about. Do you have the full amount of the property or no? If it's a no, I will tell him one sentence. This is a broker's number that can sell you, but not me.
Yeah, for me, I tell them it's better to go to secondary, take a mortgage, which is
in this case, yes.
Way lowest payment comparing to the other. Plus, your property is generating money, so you can cover your mortgage.
Less appreciation.
And make less appreciation.
But less risk. At least you're not going to lose all your money.
It's calculated risk. Yeah. Plus, let's say you took a studio in Denmark Hills. With a mortgage, your payment will be around 3,000 dirham. Yeah. If you rent it for long term, you will make around 5,000 dirham a month. Yeah. So this is you're covering your
you're covering at least your installments and your service charges.
100%.
Or you're paying from your pocket 1,000 dirhams per month. It's fine. It's doable. You can do it.
It's still
but it's better. Like a saving account.
It's still
you're not investing, you're doing a saving account.
Instead of looking for like 25 up to 40%
and lose everything.
Appreciation, you can make 10 to 15%.
Yeah. No need to gamble. No need to gamble. It's real estate. It's facts. Okay? If you have this amount, go for off plan. If you don't have this amount, go for something called ready properties, which can be mortgaged, and installments are easier, but at the same time you should take into consideration that the profits will be lower.
Yeah, for me,
or almost it will be a saving account. This is what I say.
They always push me. I have some friends also works in Denmark, and most of them. They tell me, no, why don't you go for off plan now? And my point of view, I will never start buying off plan unless I secure 4 to 6 secondary units under my name,
generating money that can pay your installments,
paying everything, even God forbid anything happen.
Yeah, I know.
I have assets. I can cover.
You have a passive income. It's coming away from anywhere.
100%.
And I'm gonna cover my installments. My unit will not get cancelled. So basically, this is the right thing.
So that's why, just to wrap it up, we always say, don't rush, don't listen to opinion, don't listen to everyone. Go to someone who knows about the market, who has a good reputation in the market. You know their work, you follow them. Ask them for advice before taking any move or just rushing. Okay, this is Dubai market, it's booming, I don't want to miss it. You will not miss it. We saw it. It's been years now going on in Dubai. Whatever hits Dubai, it will continue, and it's increasing and growing. So there's always a time to invest. Don't rush for it and put yourself in a situation that you might be losing what you
just choose the right entry and the right exit. That's it.
100%. And to do that, you have to get the right person to do it with. Roy, it's always amazing to have you. I'm sure we will sit once again. So every time you're visiting me in the office, instead of sitting in the office and chatting, we will do it with some mics in front
Not everything.
Of us. But we cannot. We're gonna cut few. I think we're already cutting some of this podcast. So always good to have you, man. And
thank you.
I love the discussions we have. I think I learn from these discussions. Never
likewise.
It's never dull. We always look for something new, and every time we sit as happened today, you started with me how we can make more money.
Yeah.
And this is the thing that...
This is the right question.
100%.
I come from the end, not from the beginning.
100%. And once you ask such a question, you start looking way
Yeah.
further than where you are, and you
100%.
start finding solution. And that's why we talked about it in the
And this is why
sublease.
you come to expertise.
100%. Thank you so much, man. Always good to have you here.
Thank you, Habibi.
Unscripted by Joseph Masood.